how's it going, everybody? I'm the Diginerdster, and today we'll be reacting to Death Battle Flash versus Quicksilver. I'm giving it the Flash. I'm normally on the side of Marvel, but I'm giving it the Flash. I just... What I know of Flash and what I know of Quicksilver shows them on two different levels, leaning towards Flash. So, yeah, I'm probably right, but let's see oh, come on. We all come here for the animations anyway.
This episode of Death Battle is brought to you by Warcraft, from Legendary Pictures and Universal Pictures, and based on Blizzard Entertainment's worldwide phenomenon.
I actually am kind of interested in seeing that.
That will decide the fate of their family, their people, and their home.
Even though I have never played World of Warcraft.
Saga of power and sacrifice in which war has many faces, and everyone has something to fight for.
Warcraft comes to theaters June 10th. Watch the trailer at www.warcraftmovie.com. Tickets are now available on Fandango.
How do you pierce a
better
tooth?
See you there. No, really, I'm so excited. It's gonna be cool. A long, long time ago, mankind began to walk.
Yeah.
Then we ran. And ever since that moment, we've been pushing speed to its very limit. Or in this case, past the point of absurdity.
Flash, DC Comics Scarlet Speedster.
And Quicksilver, Marvel's fast-talking Avenger.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our
Thought it was
job
part
to
of the
analyze their
X-Men.
weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Then I guess like the same thing, pretty much.
From Wonder Woman to Superman, there is no shortage of DC heroes capable of achieving superhuman feats. But only one.
Superhuman is putting it mildly.
With speed itself.
The Flash. Ah!
But before he became the Flash, he was only known as Barry Allen.
Like many superheroes, Barry's lacking in the whole living parent department.
Yeah.
One day, after returning home, he discovered
That was a good movie,
his
though.
mother had been murdered, and his father had been wrongly convicted of the crime.
Knowing Dad was innocent, Barry vowed to clear him of the crime and became a forensic scientist for the Central City Police.
Yeah.
What? Dear old Dad died before Barry could set him free.
Nice.
Racked with grief, this only strengthened Barry's resolve to find his mother's real killer.
And on one fateful night when he was doing some sciencey stuff, he got struck by lightning.
How does that give you super...
Now, normally, this would be incredibly fatal. But since this is comic books, Alan was imbued with the power to move his body at incredible speeds and became the Flash.
Savior of the universe.
You're probably thinking, okay, cool, he's like fast enough to run across water now, but there's a whole slew of other powers that come with his new power. Like accelerated healing, enhanced strength, the ability to absorb kinetic energy from others, a brain that works faster than a supercomputer.
Don't ask me how all this stuff is...
Lightning.
To do any of this, Flash draws his power from the Speed Force, an extra-dimensional energy source which, when synced with the living being's bioelectric field, amplifies and distorts their perception and placement in individual
Comic-books
versus time outside their own fields.
It's not as... It's
What?
probably just as ridiculous as anything you'd find in an anime, so...
Force in Star Wars, but
Yeah.
instead of Jedi tapping into its power, it's comic book speedsters.
I see.
Yeah.
Think of it as its own dimension that the Flash can use as a power source and also enter on his own whim. Plus, it's pretty handy for getting the Flash out of jams when an author writes him into a corner.
Sure. So while other speedsters like Max Mercury and Wally West use the Speed Force, Barry is actually the one who generates it. And boy, can he do some ridiculous stuff.
When push comes to
See, this is what I'm talking about.
easily break the speed of light, over 670 million miles per hour.
He once
A lot of
rescued
speedsters
everyone
can.
from a collapsing apartment building, then used the public library to learn everything he needed to rebuild the whole place. And then he did it, all before the cops showed up. Oh, and he can run on clouds.
Apparently, he does this by vibrating his feet in such a way that the ice crystals within the clouds are collected underneath him to provide footholds, which is an affront to science.
Speed Force, whiz.
Anyway, his brain is fast enough to perceive events in less than an attosecond. He once called the Justice League supercomputer slow, which, by the way, process at 100,000 trillion calculations a second.
Comic
Speed
books!
Force also absorbs damage like a shield, because at this point, what can it do? Make waffles? Probably.
But I mean, I guess if you're in the same universe as Superman, you gotta have some, you know.
To snap a tree like that requires at least 70,000 pounds of force.
Ouch! But he was up and running around in no time thanks to Speed Force healing.
Right, like the time he got stabbed through the leg, but minutes later stood up and ran fast enough to outrace a nuclear blast and break the time barrier. Yes, I said time barrier.
Yep.
Did you ever hear the phrase New 52? Like where DC rebooted its whole universe and everyone's backstories?
Yeah?
Yeah, Flash did that. All of it. Batman's dad told him to.
You'd think time travel would be an awesome skill to have, but not really in Flash's case. While well-intentioned, his hot-headed time-hopping adventures usually end up making things worse.
Like when he tried to save his
Typical.
mom's life and ended up ruining the entire universe instead.
Break the sound barrier and there's a sonic boom. You broke the time barrier, Flash. Time boom. Ripples of distortion radiated out through that point of impact, shifting everything just a tiny bit, but enough.
Also, it is possible for others to disrupt Flash's connection to the Speed Force, making him lose his abilities.
But with fast healing, time travel, extra-dimensional power, he's
But the
got
thing
a
is,
lot
I don't think
guy
Quicksilver
who
will be
can
able
fast.
to disrupt that connection. So, how does he generate it? So no other speedster can use the Speed Force
An amazing
without him.
man once said, "To achieve great things, one must sacrifice stability and push one's limit past sanity." And few people embody those words better than Quicksilver.
Wait, who said that quote?
I did last week when I got my sweet new dune buggy and jumped that lake.
No, you just said, "Hold my beer," and drove it straight into the water.
Well, come on, stay on topic. Quicksilver goes fast.
Yeah, that's true. And I guess your fake quote kind of applies because Quicksilver's life has been anything but stable. I mean, his origin story is absolutely insanely convoluted. I guess that's what happens when competing movie studios both inadvertently own the rights to the same character.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got it. Basically, Quicksilver and his twin sister, the Scarlet Witch, were born Pietro and Wanda to a pair of gypsies named Django and Maria Maximoff. But as babies, they were kidnapped by a guy they call the High Evolutionary. He experimented on the two children and then returned them to their parents. Only now they had super cool powers. But Pietro and Wanda were later tricked into believing that they were the mutant children of Magneto, abandoned by their mother and handed off to gypsies by a cow lady midwife.
What?
The hell?
You know, it doesn't even matter. They're the kids of gypsies, and they have super cool powers.
Okay.
Well, with all the instability in his personal life, it's no wonder Pietro Maximoff has been known to bounce from alliance to alliance. Like when Magneto saved him from an angry mob, he joined the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, where Magneto gave him his sleek costume and his new name, Quicksilver.
But
Yeah.
when Magneto got his ass kicked, Quicksilver joined the Avengers. Because what's loyalty when you can't even keep track of who your dad is? Well, I wish I at least knew where my dad was, though.
Probably as far away as possible. Well, one benefit in all this hopping back and forth across the line in the sand is that Quicksilver's had training and experience from both sides of the spectrum. From the
Okay.
likes of Captain America to Mastermind.
But really, when you're fast enough to disappear in the blink of an eye, who wouldn't want you on their team? After all, Quicksilver is all about speed. He can heal fast, think fast, learn fast, and of course run around really freaking fast.
He can run around an opponent so fast he forms a tornado, sucking away the
So
oxygen
can the
inside.
Flash, I think.
He can easily run on water
Yeah.
and maintain speeds of more than 700 miles per hour for extremely long periods of time. And if things are looking serious, he can crank it up even further and become fast enough to outrun a radio wave.
Radio waves are a kind of electromagnetic radiation, and thus travel the same speed as light, meaning Quicksilver
Okay.
can run well over 670 million miles per hour.
Much like Wiz seeing himself in the mirror every morning,
But
Quicksilver
the
has
Flash is
survived
still
some pretty
faster.
terrifying things.
Yeah, hey. He has taken a hit from some of Marvel's strongest heroes, including Hercules, the god of strength himself.
He doesn't even flinch at the destructive shockwaves made by his own speed. And one time, he ran up a mountain so fast, he accidentally launched himself into an airplane and fell 39,000 feet down into the ocean and survived. Man, that's crazy to think about.
I still think the Flash has survived worse.
Can process and retain information so quickly
I'm sorry,
that he memorized
I've usually,
Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata by ear and could play
you know,
it himself in just about
vote
a minute.
for the Marvel
A feat
characters,
which
but
takes an average person years to perfect.
Despite having a taste for calming and refined music, he's incredibly impatient and has been known to lash out in anger and annoyance.
Why does that sound familiar?
You shut your mouth before I shut it for you!
I rest my case. Quicksilver also has a tendency to run headfirst into
maybe
danger
Boomstick is actually so
Rest
Quicksilver's
your case.
father.
I'll rest your case!
Alright, just don't trip on that.
I hurt my balls! Just finish the rundown!
Well, despite his brashness, Quicksilver is a tragedy-hardened speed freak who I wouldn't cross for even a second.
Oh, I get it. You're supposed to stop me. Go ahead, try. Next time, try a little harder.
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
Not yet! I think the Flash is gonna win. Nothing in there said that Quicksilver could beat the Flash. And then there was the whole... They even left out Flash's, what was it? Infinite Mass Punch or something like that? And as far as I know, he can also dodge Superman, so... Yeah, I'm still going with the Flash. Sorry, Marvel fans. I'm a Marvel fan too. It's just... This does not seem fair at all. This is like... Greymon versus Charizard all over again. New York City. Oh, poison. Nice. What are you doing here, Cat?
Please stay calm, miss. I'm coming up there.
That Animu sprite. Oh no! No! Why would poison be concerned?
I got her! Wait, who the hell are you? You trying to steal my spotlight?
What?
Seriously? You've been living under a rock? I'm the Flash, all-star hero, fastest man alive.
Fastest? Bullshit, that's me. Let's race to Japan.
Well, what the heck? I got time.
Okay, on the count of 3. 3.
Hey, cheap trick, pal.
I got another one for you.
Oh!
So that's how we're gonna do this, huh?
This is really a stupid reason to fight, but there's no actual reason why these characters would fight in the first place. Maybe, like, spar, but I doubt they'd fight to the death. Most characters in death battles wouldn't fight to the death, but... Combo.
Catch you later.
That counter! So, they're doing all this in, like, the span of a few seconds, I'm guessing, right? No, not even a second.
Did you miss me?
Zoom, zoom. Like the music. So far this fight though is...
Slow.
Oh, come on, Flash. Oh, he's gonna try the whole suck the air out of the blah blah blah. Ow! Ooh. Ow. Was that Captain Falcon?
How's it feel to lose, chump?
Knew it.
Let's turn this around.
What did I say?
What?
Oh.
Oh, crap.
Are you gonna throw me to...
God damn it!
Well, that was mean. I say as they battle to the death.
Alright, Flash, so you're fast. But I'm stronger and smarter.
Prove it.
Yeah, smarter, yeah. You
Okay, this is getting dumb.
you keep telling yourself that, Quicksilver.
Flash? The hell? What's going on?
You're in the Speed Force. My Speed Force. I'm sure you feel it. The raw energy coursing all around you. This is the source of my power.
But you generate it! How is it the source of your power if you generate...
Here, I am king!
You're not gonna say I am God? Or would that be too super villainy? Now, potentially, Quicksilver could access this power, right? But... like they said, Flash owns it. What, you wouldn't even finish him yourself?
Ew. Well, at least you beat me here. Huh. Bye.
Couldn't he heal from that?
Flash fact: sharp things hurt.
As fast as
Magneto, what are you
Quicksilver is,
doing?
the Flash is just much faster.
Yeah.
Quicksilver clearing the speed of light is great and all, but the Flash has gone 10 times that.
Which would put him at
Which
more
you,
than 6
left out.
billion miles per hour.
For some
Plus,
reason.
Barry can pull other people into the Speed Force and fight them there, giving him a home field advantage.
In addition, the Flash's brain can process events in less than an attosecond. And in case you're wondering, 12 attoseconds is the shortest period of time humanity has ever been able to measure. This means that while Quicksilver's Beethoven feat proved he can think over 500,000 times faster than an ordinary person, the Flash can think many trillion times faster. He had plenty of time to predict every perceivable action Quicksilver may have taken.
Quicksilver had the upper hand in formal combat training, but when you're fighting someone who can...
This is
move
what
and
happens
think
when you
and
make a
act
show
way
about
faster
fan
than you,
requests.
There's not really much you can do. You could
Like,
say this
the
battle was
requested
over.
battles are not fair
Flash.
because...
The winner is the Flash.
yeah.
Next time
Woo!
on Death Battle.
Across this nation,
The Joker?
the words Gotham City are synonymous with crime.
Wait till they get a load of me.
Hope you guys enjoyed the
God
episode.
damn it.
I'm Chad, I play Boomstick. I'm Ben, I play Wiz. And next time we've got the Joker. But who is he going to be fighting? You can find out by sticking to our social media. That's @ScrewAttack on Twitter
Wonder
and
who he's gonna be
official SA
fighting.
on Facebook.
Yep, and if you want to watch the episode early, remember sponsors get to watch Death Battle and all of our content
Green Goblin?
early. So click the link in the description below.
That seems
to
a bit
find out more
unfair,
about
though.
it, and you can even sign up for a 30-day free trial.
Meanwhile, be sure to watch the other things that we put out on the interwebs, like Mulan and the math we did to find out her typhoon strengthness, or whatever the heck is over here. Or you can click on us to watch more Death Battle. Or
Oh.
down below and get some sweet merchandise, like
It's kind of funny shirt. But really buy our merch.
that's a nice shirt.
It is. Ours are better though.
Well, support their show, because it's a good one. Da-da-da! Well... it was good. What do I have to say? What do I have to say? We all knew how this was gonna end. There's no way Quicksilver would have beaten the Flash. yeah, I got nothing else to say other than I'm really excited to see Joker in the next death battle. I'm gonna leave this here. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next video. Leave a request if you have anything you want me to react to, and then I'm gonna stay awesome and blah 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 blah. Outro. Yeah! Bye bye!